Hello everyone, welcome back to another one of my readings. If you can recall, one of my recent videos was on what your future partner will look like. Well, I really want to redo that one for a number of reasons, so that's why we are here today. We're actually going to be using two of the same decks and one new deck. I thought the True Black Tarot would really be helpful. And maybe we could even draw a picture of your person, or what I see of your person, with the pens in front of us. Anyway, we have 6 piles to choose from today. Pile number 1 with this orange pen. Pile number 2 with this blue pen. Pile number 3, black pen. Pile number 4, lime green pen. Pile number 5, red pen. And pile number 6, the magenta pink pen. Alright, we'll take a second to decide which one is yours, and we're gonna start. Alrighty, pile number 1 with this orange pen here. Welcome, welcome. Let's put this to the side here so you can see it. Alright, so I think what I want to do is I'm gonna start off with your astrology cards first. So pile number 1's husband. No. I know that most of my demographic, or like all of them so far, all of y'all are ladies, but you know, trying to be inclusive here. So pile number 1, pile number 1's spouse. We have the Earth in reverse. Okay. Anything else? Vesta. So Vesta is the hearth keeper, kind of a homemaker, stokes the fire at home. You could interpret that in many ways. I think all of them apply. Wink wonk. And we have last quarter here. You know, I'm gonna flip this around. I'm not gonna take reversals for this one. So yeah, somebody who is a super homely type that takes care of the house, kind of thing. Takes care of their abode. As for last quarter, yeah, I mean, it would explain it. Like whatever the routine is, it's something that they have mastered over time, and they're just, you know, kind of coasting on skills that they've learned in the past already. So we got the Aries card. So it could be a fire sign. It actually came out reversed. So for some reason it also makes me think of Libra, which is the opposite sign of Aries. But okay, so where to put this? Alright, so what does their person look like? What does pile number 1's future spouse look like? Oops. Ace of Pentacles. 10 of Wands. Okay, so what I'm seeing so far is somebody who might be a little bit older. Like so far, it's like somebody who is a little bit short, has facial hair, wears a t-shirt, I guess, like is kind of stylish, maybe, but is like a little bit older, probably in their, like, in comparison to myself. I'm in my mid-20s, so I'm thinking somebody in their late 30s or 40s. We have Justice. Ooh, look at that long, pretty hair. However, I don't see this as your person, the hair. I see that being you, actually. We have the King of Swords. Look at that. Oh my gosh. The artwork in this deck, just great. It is impeccable. And then we have the High Priestess. Okay, so what am I seeing here? So again, I'm seeing somebody who's kind of short, maybe a little bit muscular, older. They do work out, but probably they're not a muscle builder or anything. But they do work out. They keep their body relatively fit. Yeah, they're abundant. Like, they're probably some sort of business owner. Yeah, that's definitely what I'm seeing, business owner, especially with that King of Swords. They're definitely very intuitive, and I think that they're going to be definitely, like, very intuitive and in tune to you. They might work in the legal profession. Let's get some magical Neko cards. Okay, so they're definitely a good reader of people, so you can trust that when they make a decision to be with you, you know, they know fully that they've, like, checked over under every nook and cranny. They've made a long and hard decision about it, and they will ultimately choose to be with you. And you know that it's not on a whim, it's not a flippant decision. Like, you know that once they choose you for life, kind of thing, which is great. Obstacles, they've been through obstacles in their life. Okay, so I'm definitely getting dark short hair. Let me see if I can draw this out for you all. Hold on one second. All right, and we're back. So this is the sketch that I got for your person here. Definitely dresses very casually most of the time, comfortably, but, like, still fashionable, I guess, whatever is still in. I think they enjoy wearing sandals, and they have a really nice butt. Their head is not, like, their head shape isn't, like, very, they don't have a chiseled jaw or anything, but it's, like, smaller. Their hair it tends to be straight and short. And, oh, I forgot their facial hair, but definitely some facial hair. I think they tend to be on, like, the younger looking side, and so that's why they, like, for functionality, like, it's kind of a hassle to shave every day, so that's part of it. But also, they want to look older because they look young. Anyway, let me just set this over here. But yeah, that is your reading, pile number 1. Let me know what you thought, especially if you've seen the previous one. And we will see you next time. Oh, please don't forget to like and subscribe if you feel like it, all that jazz. Anyway, see you. Alrighty, pile number 2 with this blue pen here. Alright, let us start with, well, let's start with Arcana of Astrology and find out what sort of signs, let's find out their personality, basically. What is pile 2's future spouse, their personality like? And also, if you can throw in something appearance related, that'd be cool. I have a weird way of asking questions, but my cards seem to understand sort of what I mean. Anyway, we have Cancer. Okay. Kind of feminine cards. Or card. We have the last quarter. Something that we also got before. So I think that they're going to be a little bit older. 30s, 40s. Possibly even early 50s. And then we have Mercury. They're gonna be... They might be a therapist. They might support people in that way, talk to them, help them feel better. That sort of person. Or even if they're not a professional therapist, that's just the effect that they have on people. Yeah, that's wonderful. Like, people come to them for mothering, nurturing, to, like, hash out or just to process problems, you know? It's really great. Alright. They also might like wearing pink. Because we see, like, pink in both cards over there with the Mercury and Cancer. Anyway, what does... what does Pile 2's person... What does Pile 2's future spouse look like? Oh my god! Okay, so we got this before, this card in the previous pile. But we have the King of Swords. Justice. Also from the previous pile. Wow. So you might be drawn to both pile number 1 and 2. This might be an extended reading for you. However, I am seeing something different, someone different. So, are you gonna get married twice? We'll see. So yeah, this person is definitely very nurturing. They have long hair. We have... I think this is the Knight of Swords. Okay. So definitely, they have a way with words and everything. What else do they look like? What else do they look like? What else does pile number 2's future spouse look like? Okay. Okay there. We have 6 of Wands. Look at that lion. Yeah, their hair is just poofy and voluminous. I don't know if that's a word, but you know, a lot of volume in that hair. 2 of Swords. I think they're tall. And, what is this? 4 of Swords. So what I'm seeing is somebody with a, like, very nice body. I think they are tall. They're tall. Their limbs are, they're not thin by any means, but they are, like, very, like, they are an attractive size, I guess, conventionally attractive size. Their limbs are a little bit bigger, but they are nicely shaped and proportionate to the rest of their body. Their hair, oh my gosh, I'm seeing blondes here. Just blonde, flowing hair that's long and free and, oh my gosh, luscious locks, you know? But their face might be their face doesn't match, like, their, like, silhouette, their, like, overall body. Like, people might see them from afar and be like, man, like, expecting someone, like, much younger than they are, but then once they turn around and see their face, like, I'm not saying their face is old looking or anything, but they have a tendency to kind of, they have kind of scrunched up features. And I think it doesn't make them look old, but it's a little bit, it's different from the rest of their body. It gives, like, once they see the face, it's a different sort of vibe. Anyway, 2 cards came out. We have the Seven of Wands. Look at that. Like long arms. Like, hell yeah. And we have the Page of Swords. So I guess for some of you, they might have black hair. But I think it's more so like they have black hair only when they dye it that way. I mean, they do have blonde hair. Usually. That's their natural hair color. And man, I envy anyone who has blonde hair because they don't have to bleach their hair or do much to it before they add color. But yeah. Mostly I'm seeing blondes and light brunettes, I guess you could say. For some reason I keep getting images of carnivals or fairs, so that might be somewhere that you are going to meet them. Yeah, just give me a second and I will get a sketch ready for you all. Just one sec. Alright, so this is your person here. I tried to make them super long. But yeah, I think they might dress in, what is this called? Like the checkered, what is it called? I forget. But like long sleeve shirts / jacket things. It's not really a jacket, it's a shirt. Checkered patterning. I think they might have knobby knees, and they dress younger or more stylishly than their age shows. But they are going to be, like for some of you, it's going to be older. They're going to be older. So, yeah, but yeah. Try to make their locks luscious and flowy and stuff. Yep. So, that was your reading, pal number 2. Let me know what you thought. Critique my drawing skills. And yeah, like, subscribe, comment, and we will see you in the next video. Bye. Alrighty, pal number 3 with this black pen here. Let's find out what your future partner, your future spouse looks like. I'm sorry. I have ADHD and like other shit going on where it's hard for me to focus, but I try. Anyway. So I'm using the Arcana of Astrology right now. My favorite. What cards are you gonna give me to show me what this person is gonna look like or is gonna be like? So far it's more like psychological, but maybe we can get like an appearance reading or a message about appearance through some of the cards that they give me. So let's see. Wow, last quarter. So this is like the 3rd time in a row. We got last quarter in the 1st and 2nd pile too. Y'all are dating older people. Possibly. Or y'all will be, or this will be a marriage that happens when you are in your 40s, possibly 50s. I would say maybe mid-30s. At the earliest, but who knows? Anything else? I need some astrology cards here. What's their sign? Come on. Sorry about that weird noise. What is their sign? Ooh, that is way too much. What is their sign? One at a time, please. One at a time. Oh. So we got Gemini. They could like wearing green with this card here. Youthful. talkative, intellectual, flighty. Maybe that's why I'm a little bit more scattered for this pile, because I'm tuning into the flighty energy. Who knows? But man, it would take Geminis a long ass time to settle. Settle down, not settle. You know what I mean. What else? Oops. Again, too many. I'm so sorry. Give me one card, please. Oh. So we do have full moon, so they could be peaking a little bit late, or, you know, it really depends on the person. But I think in their 30s, 40s, they're going to find some sort of success. We have the sun here, so they're naturally a very, they know who they are in astrology, but like, since this is a tarot reading, we can interpret it like a tarot card as well. So like, you can say that they are a happy person. Geminis are generally, like, at least outwardly happy, but I think this person is genuinely, like, from the heart, like a cheerful person. That's great. All right, so let us move on to the astrology cards. So, what does this person look like? What does pile 3's future spouse look like? Whoopsie, forgot to take this out. This is one of the cards that you get with the True Black Tarot. It's just kind of a showcase. It's like a signature card. I don't know what you call these, but it's cool, but you got this. I'm just gonna put it to the side. Okay. All right. Appearance. Pile number 3. Spouse. Okay. We have the King of Wands here. Look at that. It's gonna focus. Gonna focus. Okay. All right. So their torso. They have a thicker sort of torso. They have brown, short to medium hair. Kind of a little bit stocky, but not in a bad way, just like in a muscular, strong way, you know? Really having issues with focusing. Hold on. Isn't that funny though? Like, the camera is having trouble focusing, I'm having trouble focusing, the cards are having trouble focusing in order to give me... We have the Empress. I think they like to dress in golden colors. This deck is mostly golden colors. But yeah, like what I'm seeing is like tans and yellows and like, what is that checkered? They might work on a farm for some reason. We have the sun. Yeah, look at this happy ass person. Okay. So they always have a smile on their face. They have a nice jaw, even though their head is a little bit blocky. Like, again, these descriptions aren't meant to be like, I don't want to dissuade you or anything, or like, just keep an open mind. Like, different features on different people look different, you know? Like, one feature might not look as attractive on you as it is on somebody else, and vice versa. So, keep an open mind. But I mean, with the Empress here, and like you have a king and you have the sun, like obviously they are attractive. But their head is kind of, they are big, like their head is, they have a big head. Whether or not that speaks to their personality, who knows? And just as I mentioned personality, this card came out, which is the Nine of Wands. So, I mean, look at that. So I think personality-wise, even though they have a lot going for them, they're generally a genuinely happy person, a cheerful person. They do have like this little part of them that is defensive and scared, and maybe not something that they would like to share with a lot of people. So their outer life is oftentimes way better than their inner life. They are definitely an extrovert. They love to be around people. But they can get overwhelmed at times, and that's when their bad attributes, their bad sides start showing up. And then we have the Chariot. So yeah, definitely this makes me think of like farm equipment that people ride on, like a tractor. So yeah, this person, and then this stuff like reminds me of wheat. They're ribbons, I know, but I think it's, yeah, they're definitely a farm person, a rancher, or a farmhand, who knows, somebody who has really good connections with the community, yeah. And then this like cape in the back makes me think of a tarp that you would put on farm equipment to protect it, or even like on crops or something. I think some of you may be a little bit disappointed about this, but like it's super wholesome, you know, being able to work and grow things out of the earth, to work with earth and Mother Nature, to be able to harness it in a way where it can produce for you, to like feed off the land, I guess you could say. I don't know how to word it properly, but you know what I mean. It's pretty incredible. And this person definitely has a lot of knowledge in pertaining to that. So that's wonderful. Let's move on to the magical Neko. Any extra messages for pal number 3? Okay, so none want to come out, so I'm just going to put it back. And we are going to use this pen here to try to draw a sketch of your person. I'll be right back. Alright, and we're back. So, as I was thinking of your person, like how he would look like, or they would look like, yeah. Like, for some reason, I really wanted to just get a close-up of their face. So, somebody with thick eyebrows, you know, large, like a really happy, beaming smile, you know, that completely, like, just brings your mood up every time you see it. So, definitely a mood maker. Broad shoulders, I'm not sure if I was able to depict that accurately. But, and also very warm, like lively. How do I say this? Like, their eyes are amazing. They kind of dance with life, I guess you could say. Anyway, yeah. That is your reading, pal number 3. Let me know what you thought. Critique my drawing skills if you want, and I guess I will see you all in the next video. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Bye-bye. Alright, welcome pile number 4 with this green pen here. Welcome, welcome. We are actually switching to the Chrysalis Tarot for this one. No particular reason, just felt like it. Alright, let's get started with some astrology cards. So, can I get some information about number 4 spouse, future spouse? Lilith. So somebody who's like pretty impulsive, might look good in blacks and purples. Anything else? Oh, 2, 3, okay. Wonderful. We have the first quarter. Okay, thank goodness. The last three piles got the last quarter. And it's just like, yeah. It's almost the same image but flipped, so I'm very happy that something different. Otherwise, I'd be like, what? What's happening here? Anyway, it could indicate that it's somebody that you've met before, somebody in your past. Or it could also mean that they are currently in the midst, or when you meet them, they will be in the midst of a new sort of lesson. Yeah. We also have lunar eclipse here. So their sun sign, whatever it is going to be very prominent in their appearance. Let's see if we can get their sun sign. What is this person's sun sign? Oh, somebody wanting to jump out. What is this person's sun sign? Their sun sign is the sun. Let's try again. What is their sun sign? What is their sun sign? Okay, alright, I should have just taken it. Leo, that's their sun sign. So they're definitely gonna... That makes sense, because Leo rules the sun, or the sun rules Leo, vice versa. So... While this immediately makes me think that maybe they have blonde hair, I don't think that's actually the case. That's not what I'm feeling. I think they actually have darker features with that Lilith there and everything. They have darker features, dark hair, but like, I guess the Leo part might actually be their facial features. Their facial features look regal. So whoever you're dealing with, whoever that you're gonna marry in the future, they look smoking hot. So they have dark hair, those regal, like almost model-like features. Probably athletic, but I think it might just be that they look athletic and are not like that, like physically, like they look like they can like mess you up, but they're actually a little bit weak in person. Who knows? So what are some of their features? I'm actually gonna put Leo next to the sun. It's kind of synonymous. Or on top of the sun. So What is pile number 4's future spouse gonna look like? Okay, hold up. Oh my gosh, I think I messed up my deck. Hold on one sec. Sorry about that. I started shuffling this deck the wrong way, so some of them were facing the opposite way. It was a little bit of a mess to untangle, but we're ready now. Page of Scrolls. So yep. I think it's gonna be 50-50 between all of y'all. As far as like hair length goes, they're definitely gonna have darker hair, but some are gonna have really long hair, like pretty long anyway, like at least shoulder length, and others will have shorter hair, but not terribly short. They're not gonna be bald or anything. Like their hair might hang down to their ears. They might not, god damn it. Suddenly tongue-tied. But I don't think they're gonna look like they're from where you're at. Like, they're not gonna be of the ethnicity of, like, if you live in America in a mostly white environment, they're not gonna look white. Or, but at the same time, I feel like they are Caucasian. But I think they look like more like European than what you're used to, I guess. We have the Page of Pentacles here. Look at that, the acrobat. So they're going to be pretty flexible. We have the Queen of Cups. Again with the long hair. And the Minstrel. King of Stones or King of Pentacles. Man, I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with this pile, guys. Well, a hard time like getting it out, communicating. I think this person might have difficulties communicating. Yeah, especially with that Lilith card. They're more of a doer than actual. It's hard for them to communicate their feelings, especially with that Page of Scrolls or Page of Swords. A very, like, they want to communicate, but it's kind of like a newer experience. They're less experienced in talking, essentially. They could experiment with growing a beard, but I don't think that's going to be a... Never mind. So they're definitely going to have facial hair. But they're going to look like... I think you're going to prefer how they look without it, but they are going to prefer to have the facial hair. So yeah, darker hair, dark brown, black. We have 9 of Pentacles. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. So I think also what this suggests is that your person is going to be a little bit stockier. Definitely going to be well fed. Tall. Let's see if we have any magical Neko cards for you before I start sketching them out. Alright, so we have the Magician Cat, the Flower Cat, the Sakura Cat, I think, and the cat with the octopus on it. So, okay, alright, so that kind of explains what I was seeing. I was seeing a kind of stockier build, and I think it might be because they partake in cannabis. They definitely smoke weed or some sort of hallucinogenic drug, which gives them the munchies or just encourages them to eat or veg out. One of the two or both. And it's led to their weight gain. And like, they kind of grow out their facial hair to kind of like hide their weight, sort of. They're really chasing happiness. They're just chasing a sense of contentment. They like to put on a show for people. They're a good showman, I guess. I think overall they're like a, you know, a nice, like, down-to-earth guy. Pretty cool, but definitely more intimidating than they actually are, like, personality-wise. And it's hard for them to communicate, like, who or what they want. So, just give me a second to sketch out what your person looks like. Alright, so, pile number 4, this is your person. Yeah, they definitely look a little bit unkept, or whatever the word is. Yeah. I don't know what to say. I will say that they are naturally an attractive person, but, like, their habits, this is probably them currently, and they might clean up in the future when they meet you. Or when you're together, you might help them do so. Yeah. I'm sorry. That was your reading. Well, I'm sorry because I don't think that I did the best job in, drawing your person. As far as your person goes, it seems like they're pretty nice. It seems like they've got their shit together somewhat. It's just that they get intoxicated a lot. They probably are working, you know, a stable job and everything. They do everything that they need to. It's just that they don't take care of their body as well as they should. And they really should, because they, yeah, it makes them feel better that way. And according to this card here, I keep getting back to the very first card that we drew, and that was Lilith. And Lilith suggests that, like, everything that is base or, like, instinctual or, like whatever their body needs is very important in terms of mood or, like, the things that they can achieve. And so, like, taking care of their body is paramount. So that's a little tip for you for when, I guess, you meet them or whatever. Anyway, yeah, that was your reading, pile number 4. Thanks for checking it out. Comment, like, subscribe, and everything, and we will see you in the next video. Bye. Alrighty, pile number 5. Welcome. You have the red pen here. Let's just get started with the Arcana of Astrology funnily enough, once I picked it up, this was overturned. Yeah, so we have Psyche. So somebody who is very familiar with who they are, familiar with their own psychology, which is really nice. Let's see if I can focus. Okay, wonderful. And then we have Vesta, someone spiritual. What else? Oops. Jupiter. So, they could be a Sagittarius, or they can just be an expansive type of person. They're definitely very spiritual. They might be a teacher, a spiritual teacher, I guess you could say. Or just a normal teacher, but have spiritual beliefs. We have Waxing Crescent. Life has been a little bit challenging for them, but it's been in a way where they have been able to grow rather than, and we have New Moon here. So they have been able to grow and they're learning new lessons and everything. It's all stuff that they can use later to teach other people with, like help them with their life lessons. Even if they're not like a life coach or anything, and they're just a teacher or some authoritative like teaching figure, they will take on the role of guiding people who are misled in this way or that. That's wonderful. And again, once I picked up our tarot deck that we're using right now, the Chrysalis Tarot, I found 2 cards that were overturned. Funny, huh? We have the Nine of Stones and the Pilgrim. 2 cards from the last pile. Should I take it? Let's just put it down for now. What do they look like? I think they might really enjoy wearing pink. Pink and reds. They enjoy being out in nature. They like taking walks and everything. As far as looks though, I'm not really getting much of anything at the moment. So we do have the 7 of Swords, or 7 of Pentacles. 5 of Swords. And the Tower. Ooh. But because this is, well, I think it has more to do with just appearance. I think it's just saying that this person is really tall. Maybe has intense facial features. So they have like a resting bitch face where they just, their features are so strong that people are kind of like, whoa, when they first like face them. They have wavy or curly hair. I don't know what's going on with my lips right now. I think with the Jupiter, maybe they have some difficulty, like when they're teaching people, they have difficulty just expressing their lessons, or like teaching in a way that is receptive to other people. And that's kind of stressful for them, especially with that tower in the corner that we see, like this face here. Yeah. So they're meant to be a teacher, but it's kind of hard on them, and they trip over their words, much like I have been doing. They really like to be in a place that is... They take things at a slow pace. And they like places that are peaceful. Like being in nature. They have the Nine of Swords here. Yeah, definitely wavy hair. I'm seeing blonde, brunette. Their hair is not dark by any means. Well, I guess, like, it could... Some shades of brown is dark, but it's not, like, dark. It's more, like, at its darkest darkness. I don't know why. So I think this person probably has to deal with a lot of darkness of the soul type of things. But it's a challenge that they're well equipped to face. Basically, it's just facing their humanity. But what I was saying about their, like, hair color, like, the darkest it might be chocolate, like milk chocolate colored. Holy sh... Give me a second, everyone. I need, like, 5 seconds. Okay, I am back. I think this person experienced bouts of depression. They experience bouts of depression and just fatigue. They probably have chronic fatigue. Because right now I'm feeling hella tired. Not because I just went through like 5 other readings. Nah. But no, I really do feel kind of frustrated that I can't get my words out. And I think this person experiences something similar. Frustration over that and kind of just this feeling of fatigue that's kind of dragging me down. And I feel like this person might experience that as well. Just there's a lot of work to be done with this new moon and first quarter here. For first waxing crescent. So I'm taking some magical Neko cards. Magical Neko cards. And we got, aww, they just want to cuddle and sleep next to their loved one, who will be you, by the way. They're kind of a hopeless romantic. They like to read. And what else? Okay, nothing else. So, yeah, just give me a second, and I will try to draw up a sketch of your person for you. Alrighty, so, this is the person that I had in my mind's eye for your person. So, yeah, intense eyes. I don't know if the camera's focusing on it. But yeah, intense eyes, bushy eyebrows, curly hair, mid-length, and, I guess a turtleneck. I think they might enjoy wearing turtlenecks. Alright, so, pile number 5, that was your reading. Let me know what you thought, and, yeah. We will see you in the next reading after you comment, like, and subscribe, which are all optional, but, like, help me out if you can. Anyway, see you all. Have a nice one. Alrighty, pile number 6, welcome. You have the pink pen here. And let's just get started. We're gonna get started with your astrology cards. Oh, came out really quickly. Taurus. Your person is oh my gosh. Your person is beautiful. Because Taurus is ruled by Venus. Might like to wear purples. Where'd you go? We have waxing crescent. So somebody younger You might get married. Let's see. You either might get married or meet when you're in your 20s. If you're not in your 20s, they could be younger. They might be in their 20s when you meet them. We have lunar eclipse. So their sun sign, whatever their sun sign is going to be prominent in their features. Could be Taurus, could also not be. So what is their sun sign? Oops. Virgo. So they're heavy on the earth signs here. So in terms of features, Virgos tend to, when I think of a Virgo, I think of somebody who is shorter, has a slight figure. All right, let's move on to our tarot cards. What do they look like? No. Okay. All right, so the cards that just came tumbling down, I think I'm gonna take them. We have the King of Cups. Do you see that facial hair? It's supposed to autofocus, but it's not really doing that. We have Five of Swords. We have Two of Swords. They might like riding horses. Or they're muscular like this horse. We have the Nine of Swords here. Nine of Pentacles. We have the Two of Pentacles. So, what is this showing me? I think this person is a little bit shy. They are a Virgo, or they have Virgo physical attributes where they are like shorter and slighter in some aspects, but in others they are kind of like a bear. In what way though? I think they are hairy like a bear. So they're smaller and slighter, but they have body hair, and they have a tendency not to look people in the eye. When they're talking to them, they're kind of socially awkward. There might have been a period of time when they're much bigger than when you will meet them, but they've lost a lot of weight, or they will lose a lot of weight by the time that you do. We have the Ten of Swords here. This lion. And the Three of Swords. It makes me think that they are kind of cunning in personality with that fox there. Oh, they might be a redhead. Yo. Okay, so they're redheads. They're conventionally attractive, or they do things in a conventionally attractive way, like the way they move their body. It's deliberate and sensual, like a Taurus. They could be a Taurus ascendant. But they are smaller. I don't know how many times I said that. They are smaller, yes. They might have some like loose skin from when they lost weight. Yeah. Let me see if there are some magical Neko cards for ya. Whoa. So we have Outer Space Cat. Might like space. And we have the cat amongst fishes. They might like going swimming. They might yearn to be an astronaut. It might have been a childhood dream of theirs, because you know how astronauts, they train in a swimming pool to acclimate, or to sort of simulate how it might be in a 0G, or like or in an environment where it's like less gravity. There is less gravity. Sorry everyone. I know that my issues with communication definitely get in the way of these readings. Definitely a very Virgo thing though, to be all critical. Anything else? So I think it also means that they have high aspirations. Maybe it's not necessarily that they want to be an astronaut, but they have, like, their dreams are amongst the stars. They dream to be amongst the stars. And this person really likes puzzles, so they like to challenge themselves. And Virgo is actually ruled by Mercury, or Mercury rules Virgo, vice versa, whichever is the case. But yeah, so they're actually mentally very active. So sometimes when it seems like they're not paying attention to you, or they're actively avoiding your gaze or something, it's really that they're just very in their head. They're thinking about something. They constantly have some sort of inner dialogue going on, especially with that Five of Swords there. Like, it's just, they kind of think themselves into circles. But in circles that are, like, slightly different every time. So they do, like, make the same circle, but it's, like, it moves to one side at a time, and they slowly get a very good picture of something. It just takes a little bit of time in order for them to figure something out. And these could be very complicated problems that they figure out, like ones that you might get frustrated at before you're able to find the solution, but then they have the patience to do it. So yeah, so give me a second to sketch out your person. All right, pile number 6, this is your person here. I unintentionally made them look a little bit younger. I think it's the dots. I don't know. But they might have freckles. But yeah, their hair is supposed to be red. I'm assuming that they enjoy wearing t-shirts. Maybe I think they like showing off their arms for some reason. Or just exposing them. They don't like keeping their arms covered, because I think it makes them look scrawnier than they actually are. But yeah, so that was your reading, pile number 6. Oh no! Oh no, I just knocked over an entire deck. But yeah, so that was your reading. That was your reading, pile number 6. Thanks for tuning in. Leave me a comment, like, subscribe, whatever you feel like doing, and we will see you for the next reading. Thank you and goodbye.